We open the news. We just love to give you the news. Now. Hey, boys and girls, moms and dads, viewers of all ages, welcome to today's episode of The Kidders. Today is, let's see, the 7th, I believe, 4, 5, 6, 7th of July. So a happy Independence Day to all of the Americans watching this, and to all of the Canadians. Sorry, we missed Canada Day last week. Joining me today with their unique views on the news, first of all, coming to us from Indiana, a state which now has 10% fewer fingers than it did a few days ago, Tim Slagle.
Hey, good morning, and I do mean morning.
We've just awoken Tim because he's a very, very patriotic man, and just showed his patriotism.
You are almost flying in the missing kidder formation today.
And also joining us is Vicky Quaddy, who is the head nun over at Nuns for Fun, and has just produced perhaps one of the funniest YouTube videos I've ever seen, 30 seconds long. Hello, Vicky. Vicky. Vicky.
Hello, how are you? Yes, people should check it out.
And so what you do?
You put in Jesus Ditka, and my YouTube video will come up.
And it's like 30 seconds long, and I guarantee you will get a belly laugh out of it. And I don't guarantee very much, but I do guarantee an interesting week. Let's look at the news this week, and I say we dive right into it. First of all, going out to the Arizona State University, which is giving extra credit to women who do not shave their armpits for 10 weeks, and they can get extra credit to graduate. I don't understand this. So what, all of the girls have to join sororities? I don't know who's there. I blacked out for a minute. My screen went blank. Go ahead, Tim.
It appears to me that they might have had trouble getting women to take the women's studies courses.
Vicky, what do you think?
Well, that would only be true because they are asking the men to shave from the neck down.
Yeah, they are. They said men can get extra credit if they shave from the neck down,
right?
Which is, that's a lot more. That's a lot more area than necessary, really. Don't you think? What about a full body waxing? Would that count?
Yes. Extra credit for that.
Extra credit for that, and a masochism degree. Okay, well, I want to reiterate, this is the Arizona State University, not Phoenix, or the University of Phoenix, where none of the women shave their armpits because it's online.
And all the men, and a lot of men actually do shave from the neck down, so they can be online. It's like Anthony Weiner.
And they don't need any extra credit at all.
Anthony Weiner is a full-shaved kind of guy? I didn't know that, but again, well, that's how he would got the name Anthony.
Look like it.
He looks like a full-shaved kind of guy. All right, well, moving from shaved to unshaved to...
and he's a skinless Weiner.
I did a joke this weekend, and someone was talking about Evita Peron, and her followers were known as the shirtless. And I said, yes, as opposed to Anthony Weiner's followers who were known as the pantsless. So it worked real well with them. Here we go. Benjamin Moore, the famous paint company, they're being sued by a man named Clinton Tucker. Clinton Tucker used to work for them. He is an African-American man, and he's kind of ticked off that is among their colors, they picked out Tucker Chocolate and Clinton Brown. And his name is Tucker Clinton, or Clinton Tucker, and he is brown. So what do you think he has a suit?
No, not at all. Have you seen the colors?
Either one of you, just jump right in.
Blue. They have grandma blue. They have the weirdest colors possible. So yeah, this guy doesn't have a claim at all. So, although Clinton
Okay.
Clinton and Tucker sound like interesting, clothing lines as well.
Yeah, I would have went with Clinton Blue myself because that works on two levels. And Tim, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I actually think that most of the colors are discriminatory against men. Salmon, mint, chartreuse, those aren't man colors. Red, blue, yellow, orange, maybe purple.
Oh yeah, dark purple.
Purple
sure.
if you're a Northwestern fan.
Well, the guy said the main thing he was ticked off about was that he was terminated. This Clinton Tucker was terminated, but they allowed, and I quote, 2 white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed subordinates to keep their jobs, and their names, of course, are Eggshell and Ceiling.
But
Okay.
Nope.
This is going to be, I wish I knew how to edit these things now. All right. In Birmingham, Alabama, which is a great place, a postal worker was caught taking packages out of his mail truck and throwing them into the ravine. Why would he do that, and what do you think was his motive, Tim?
Well, this is Alabama, right?
Yes, it is.
People live there.
You can call it living, yes.
I mean, there's certain places you don't want to go, especially. There's certain places you don't want to go in Alabama, especially if you don't know how to squeal.
But that's a lot of Home Shopping Network packages to be throwing off a cliff, I'll tell you that. Those poor people.
I say he was doing everybody a big service.
Vicki, what do you think on this whole deal?
He did everybody a big service. How much of your mail is junk anyway? And all he's doing is recycling it back into the ravine. So I think that's fine. What are people complaining about? Do you really want him to deliver that stuff?
But it was packages. I've never gotten a junk package. I have gotten a package of junk, but thank God the statute of limitations has passed on that. But I've never had something bad in a package that I didn't ask for.
Well, you may not have, but that's not what I've heard.
All right. Apparently. Okay. One more. The wild, the wonderful, the incredibly plastic Joan Rivers apparently during an interview this week made comments that she said a street reporter asked her whether a gay president or a female president will take office first, and she replied, "We already have it with Obama," inferring that he is gay. And then she said, Michelle is a tranny, which was a shock to me. And I get the Enquirer every week, but this was a shock to me. What do you guys think about Joan Rivers' comments?
I heard that transvestites were incredibly insulted by her remark because they would never dress as awful as the First Lady.
Oh, she's a swell dresser. I say poor Joan Rivers. You know what? You're at the end of your life when you can just say anything.
Well, that's true. And just for the record, Joan Rivers is a tranny. So, I just wanted to get that out there. Fair is fair. Well, my friends, this is like when I did a show over in Asia through a translator. You give the punchline, and then 30 seconds later, it finally transmits to the back of the room. That one apparently never made it. Okay, one last question for everybody. This is the week that the Bulls... Wow, there was a 12-second delay on that one. Okay, yeah. This is the weekend... of the running of the bulls in Pamplona, Spain, where drunken people and stupid people and just people with no self-esteem whatsoever get out and run in front of a herd of bulls who have nothing to lose because they are on their way to the arena to be killed. So they got nothing to lose. And it's a great event, and it was written up by Hemingway. And what do you think if we had a running of something in Chicago? What would we have a running of to draw more tourists into the area?
Republicans.
We'll start with Tim.
Republicans.
And where? And they would be all driven what, to the suburbs?
Well, yeah, that's the only place they can run.
That's How about you, Vicky? What would you have us running from?
I would have us running from the tax collectors. Everyone's property tax bill came in this week. Try to get me.
Well, that's not the kind of thing you really want to say over the air. But that's quite the challenge you've laid down.
Yeah, we're good. We have to hope one
down
viewer
the
is not
gauntlet.
an auditor.
We have 4 viewers right now, my friends. They must have heard about us from somewhere.
Gosh.
I would say we could either have a running of the rats. I know. We're blossoming like.
It's kind of a comedy.
Michael Jackson.
How badly.
I don't even know what that means. But I would say we either have survives really shitty timing. Again, 7 seconds. All right, time to say goodbye, everybody. We've been on the air far too long, and tell us where you're headed, where you're going, and what to expect. Tim.
Hey, I've got a new album out. It's on iTunes. It's called Tim Slagle Evolution.
Oh, good.
Check it out.
Yeah.
And the cover of that alone is worth buying it for. Very, very cool cover.
Thank you.
Vicki, how about you?
I'm going to be at the Skokie Theater on Friday doing movie bingo, and then every other weekend people can find Bible bingo and late night catechism at the Royal George Theater.
Terrific. And I am headed tomorrow to Vancouver, British Columbia to do an event for the American United Life Insurance Company. I may have that wrong, so I hope they don't.
Hope they're not watching.
Watch this. Anyhow, we'll all gather at the river next Monday. Good night and drive safely.
Good night.